I would straight away start with physics. From today, we are going to start the syllabus. The first chapter of physics we will begin. I have already taken the basics for physics, the mathematical tools, and what are the requirements for physics as far as mathematics is concerned. Also, we have seen that how physics, a subject which is studying all the natural phenomena, and how this natural phenomena basically studied with the help of measurements. So we will start with the first chapter in physics, and I'll share the screen with you all. That is units. And now we have basically to study what? We are going to study, the first point is physical quantity, and what are the fundamental physical quantities and what are the derived physical quantities. So this is the first thing that we're going to study. What is unit and what are fundamental and derived units? Okay. So overall chapter, we are going to study all these 14 points. What is the characteristic of standard unit? That means when will you call a unit as a standard unit? What are the different criteria for standard unit? Okay, so that is what you have to understand in characteristic. Then we are going to study different systems of units. What are we going to study? Hold on. We are going to study characteristic of standard unit, and we are going to study different systems of units. सबको समझ में आ रहा है? आवाज आ रही है? Right? We are going to study what is
different system of unit,
FPS system, what is CGS system, and what is MKS system. सारे जो systems हैं, in detail we will be studying those systems. Okay? उसके बाद fundamental SI units क्या होते हैं, उसकी definition क्या है? What are the definitions of fundamental SI units? Then when we are talking about measurement, we have to also study how the measurement of large distances is possible. How is the measurement of small distances possible? Now this large and small distance means it is not that you're going to measure from like Ashok Stamp to College Road. It's not like this. Large distances means I say that you're going to measure the distance of sun from the earth. You're going to measure the distance of moon from earth. You're going to measure the distance of moon and the sun. तो ये जो far distances आप measure कर सकते हो, उसका method क्या है? That we are going to study in this particular chapter. Then small distances. Small distances means आपको तो 1 centimeter, 1 millimeter distance आप measure कर सकते हो. But if somebody asks you to measure the distance between an electron and a proton, which is in the nucleus, it is very difficult. So what are the ways to measure the smaller distances? That is also we are going to study in this particular chapter. Okay, so we basically have to ensure that how the large and the small distances are measured. We are going to study the masses measurement, and we are going to also study the measurement of what? Time. So mass and time will also be studied. We have seen this in the foundation course, that what is accuracy, what is precision. But now we are going to study actually of the instruments. We are going to study about the errors in the instruments, in the measurements. And then you are going to study that how do you find out the percentage error. To find out percentage error, you should know what is systematic error, what is random error, what is absolute error, what is relative error. And then if you know all these four, you can find out what is percentage error. ठीक है ना? Then you will also study in this particular chapter कि अगर मैंने area find करना है, तो for area length and breadth is required. तो length में भी error होगा, breadth में भी error होगा, तो ये combination of error हो जाएगा. That means अगर आप कोई quantities add करते हो, subtract करते हो, if you're multiplying, if you're dividing, if you're writing in the form of exponent मतलब 10 raised to n, 10 raised to mn. So if this is the case, then how do you combine the errors? We are going to study in this chapter. Significant figures, scientific notation, and rounding off of uncertain digits. Already we have done this, but in details we will be studying. ठीक है ना? Dimensions, dimensional formulae, dimensional equations. We are going to study in this particular chapter. And dimensional analysis or its uses. Uses मतलब applications. There are 3 applications. We are going to study those uses of dimensional analysis. We are also going to study what are the drawbacks, what are the shortcomings of dimensional analysis. So these are the 14 points that we are going to study in this particular chapter. Am I clear with what are we going to study?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
One by one we will start now. First is, what is a physical quantity? The other day also I mentioned that a quantity that can be measured is called as what? Physical quantity. समझ में आया डेफिनेशन? फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने अगर किसी को पूछ लिया था, तब
Physical
मैंने एग्जाम्पल दिया था,
quantity.
if I give you an
Yes,
example,
ma'am.
yeah, if I tell you that measure the टेबल है ना, मेजर टेबल, तो व्हेन आई से मेजर टेबल तो आपके दिमाग में ये क्वेश्चन आएगा कि मैडम मतलब व्हाट इज शी आस्किंग टू मेजर? मेजर टेबल का मतलब क्या होता है? इज देयर एनीथिंग दैट वी आर गोइंग टू मेजर? तो व्हेन आई आस्क यू टू मेजर टेबल, है ना, इफ आई एम गोइंग टू आस्क यू टू मेजर टेबल, तो आपके दिमाग में बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस आएंगे, बिकॉज टेबल इज नॉट मेजरेबल. What you can measure of a table is, अगर मैंने आपको ये पूछ लिया, the measure the length of table. Can you measure it, children?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we can
Yes, ma'am.
measure. If I ask you measure the mass of table, can you measure?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि लेंथ एंड मास जो है, yes, लेंथ एंड मास जो है वो मेजरेबल है. कैसे हैं ये? These are measurable, isn't it? And जो measurable होता है उसे हम physical quantity कहते हैं. What do we call that? We call that as physical quantity. Table जो है ना, table is a matter. टेबल इज नथिंग बट मैटर, या फिर इसको हम थिंग कहेंगे. टेबल इज नथिंग बट थिंग. एंड इस मैटर का अगर हम मेजर कर सकते हैं, इफ यू कैन मेजर द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द मैटर, then that measurable property is called as physical quantity. Now definition सबको clear है?
Physical quantity.
Is the definition clear to everyone? Yes, and I think you are writing also. All of you will also write whenever it is given on the screen. Okay, physical quantity is anything that can be measured, and in proper words you write a quantity which is measurable is called as physical quantity. Or second, say any measurability of matter is called physical quantity.
Yes, ma'am.
Then in physical quantity, if you need physical quantity, now let's
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let us understand what is fundamental quantity. Now a physical quantity which is the base, which is what? The base, and cannot be derived. Base matlab I will call it as basic. Okay, for you to understand. It is a basic quantity which can be simply measured by the instrument. That is called as a fundamental quantity. We don't have to derive the quantity from any other quantity. तो किसी दूसरी quantity की मदद हमें नहीं लेनी है. We don't have to take help of any other physical quantity for measurement of a given quantity. And if that quantity is not requiring any help, it is called as the fundamental physical quantity. For example, मैंने अगर आपके पास कंपास बॉक्स है, ठीक है, और आपके पास एक छोटी सी पेंसिल है, then I ask you, child, measure the length of pencil. आप क्या करोगे? One of you will tell me. Raise your hand and tell me. Sarvesh, yes.
Ma'am, we will take the ruler we have and we can measure the length of the pencil in centimeters or according to the unit of ruler.
Yes, you will take the ruler, he says. आणि ज्यांना ruler हा शब्द नाही माहिती, त्याचं म्हणणं आहे की आपण स्केल घेऊया. काय घ्यायचं आपल्याला? स्केल घ्यायची आहे आणि स्केल घेऊन आपण ही पेन्सिलची लेंथ मोजायची आहे. ठीक आहे, we will measure the length of the pencil by using a scale. Now, when you're measuring the length of a pencil by using a scale, so did you take help of any other physical quantity? Scale to material hai na? Scale is nothing but a matter. So if it is matter, that means we have not used any other physical quantity for measurement, and therefore length will come under which category? Fundamental quantity. It will come under what? Fundamental. अगर मैंने आपको मास मेजर करने को बोला, इफ आई आस्क यू टू मेजर मास, तो इन दैट केस आप क्या करोगे? You will take a weighing balance and you will measure the mass. That means mass also does not require any other physical quantity for measurement, and therefore mass is also which kind of quantity? Fundamental quantity. अगर मैंने आपको टाइम पूछा, तो आप टाइम के लिए कोई दूसरी क्वांटिटी मेजर करोगे क्या? मानस, put your video off. तुमचा व्हिडिओ ऑफ असला ना की तुम्हाला जास्त क्लिअर ऐकू येतं आणि तुमची बँडविड्थ वेस्ट होत नाही. Okay, good. Now, what is mass? Mass, you are only going to take weighing balance and you will measure the mass. It does not require any other physical quantity for measurement, and therefore, mass is also coming under which category? Fundamental quantity. टाइम अगर मैंने पूछा तो टाइम आप घड़ी देख लो और मुझे टाइम बता दो. किसी और चीज की जरूरत है? मेजरिंग इंस्ट्रूमेंट आपके पास है, वो सफिशिएंट है. Therefore, time will also be which kind of quantity, children? It will be fundamental quantity. ठीक है ना? So examples are what? Length, mass and time. This is clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Physical quantity, which is the basic quantity and cannot be derived from any other quantity, is called as fundamental quantity. Easy words में भी बता दूं. The physical quantity which is independent of any other quantity for its measurement. Okay, I am giving another definition. Physical quantity which is independent of any other quantity for its measurement is called as fundamental quantity. ठीक है? Next is derived quantity. Sarvesh, yes.
Ma'am, now some quantity like weight, it is dependent on mass and gravity, so they can't be fundamental, you know.
So that will not be fundamental quantity because it is depending upon two other quantities, isn't it? So that will be then falling under this category. Which category? Derived quantity. Now what is derived quantity? Look at derived quantity. A physical quantity which basically can be derived or expressed from base or fundamental quantities. That means you need another quantities to measure that physical quantity. It is called as derived quantity. समझ में आया? derived quantity जैसे आपका सर्वेश का क्वेश्चन था कि अगर मास है, ग्रेविटी है, दोनों यूज करने हैं किसी क्वांटिटी को मेजर करने के लिए, तो अगर दो क्वांटिटीज आप यूज कर रहे हो तो then this quantity is called as a derived quantity. Now example कोई दे सकता है मुझे derived quantity का? Can anyone give me example? Yes. Yes, Sarvesh.
Ma'am, unit of velocity, then acceleration.
Velocity, ठीक है. Velocity का formula कोई बता सकता है मुझे? What is velocity?
Displacement upon time. Displacement upon time.
Displacement upon time. Velocity is nothing but it is displacement upon time. Now देखो straight away velocity मैं measure नहीं कर सकती हूँ. I cannot measure the velocity. Very good. Anshika has given two more examples, speed and density. Very nice. So I'll write Anshika's example also. Just force. Yes, I'll write her example also. Density. Density का formula क्या है? It is mass upon volume. What is the formula for density? Mass upon volume. Now see, ये जो quantities है ना, velocity is depending on displacement and on time. I cannot take any instrument and measure velocity. Density depends upon mass. It depends upon volume. Further, volume depends upon length. It depends upon breadth. It depends upon height. क्योंकि volume का formula है length into breadth into height. तो अभी देखो ये जो quantities है velocity and density, they depend upon one or more than two quantities for their measurement. Therefore, these quantities fall under which category? It falls under the derived quantities category. Everybody understood what is derived quantity? Anybody, any other example you can quote? कोई और example दे सकते हो? Force. Force. Very good. Force is what? Mass into force is equal to mass into
Displacement.
Acceleration. Isn't it? So mass and acceleration are two quantities on which force depends, and therefore it is a derived quantity. So let us take the examples. स्पीड है, वेलोसिटी है, एक्सेलरेशन है, फोर्स है, मोमेंटम है, मैंने कितने सारे क्वांटिटीज दे दी है, टॉर्क है, एनर्जी है, प्रेशर। ये सर्वेश
मैम वर्क also.
वर्क ऑल्सो, वेरी गुड, वर्क इज ऑल्सो वन क्वांटिटी। वर्क का फॉर्मूला कोई बता सकता है मुझे?
Force into displacement.
Very good, force into displacement. Work is nothing but force into displacement. ठीक है ना, force into displacement. This is clear to everyone. So I think two quantities we have studied. One is fundamental, another is derived physical quantity. And all these examples, length, mass, time is the example of fundamental quantity. And other than the 7 fundamental quantities, you find all other quantities are going to fall under the category of derived quantities. Is that clear to everyone? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
We go further. The meaning of that. Then we saw what is fundamental quantity. We have seen what is derived quantity. ठीक है? अभी we will study what is a unit. ठीक है ना? Unit का मतलब क्या है? Measurement of any physical quantity involves comparison. Measurement का meaning क्या है? मैंने उस दिन भी दिया था जब मैंने I had taken the foundation. What did I say? Measurement means what? Comparison of any physical quantity with certain basic arbitrarily chosen internationally accepted reference standard, and that reference standard is called as a unit. जैसे अगर मैंने आपको पूछा कि मास मेजर करना है तो इमीडिएटली आपके दिमाग में कौन सा यूनिट आता है?
kg.
केजी, करेक्ट? कोई ऐसे बोलेगा कि किलोमीटर में मुझे मेजर करना है मास? नहीं बोलेगा, बिकॉज केजी इज अ स्टैंडर्ड टू मेजर द mass. Okay, and this standard that is called, which is accepted universally, is nothing but called as a
SI.
No, it is called as a unit. Remember only that much. SI वगैरह सिस्टम तो हम बाद में देखेंगे, पहले यूनिट क्या है वो जान लो. हर किसी क्वांटिटी, और ये किसने दिया है? ऐसे कोई भगवान ने नहीं दिया हुआ, ये साइंटिस्ट लोगों ने स्टडी किया है. Scientists have studied this. They found that okay, units we will give to these particular quantities as these units, and therefore those units were standardized, and this standard reference is nothing but called as what? A unit. Is this clear to everyone? तो यूनिट का एग्जांपल कोई दे सकता है मुझे? जैसे किसी ने बोला केजी, मास का यूनिट क्या है? केजी. सो केजी इज अ यूनिट. या फिर मीटर, मीटर इज अ यूनिट, isn't it? या फिर सेकंड, सेकंड इज अ यूनिट ऑफ व्हाट?
Time.
टाइम. तो ये सारे जो ये स्टैंडर्ड्स है ना, दिस स्टैंडर्ड्स आर नथिंग बट कॉल्ड एज यूनिट.
Kelvin.
Definition is clear to everyone?
Yes,
Unit?
yes, ma'am.
Yes. You will not forget. Have you all written this?
Yes,
Kindly
ma'am.
write it. Make a proper notebook and write it, because we have started already the first lesson. This is important lesson because this is going to again lay the foundation for your entire physics. तो ये सारे points आपको thoroughly याद करके रखने हैं. Nicely, you should be having a grip over the concepts. Okay. Now units, you know. Now we have to also know what are the different types of units. जैसे fundamental units है. The units which are used to measure which quantities? Fundamental quantities. These are called as fundamental units, or these are called as base units. जैसे length. Length we measure by what?
सेंटीमीटर, किलोमीटर.
नहीं, मुझे एक स्टैंडर्ड ऐसा यूनिट बताइए. मीटर. Okay, length is measured in meter. Therefore, ये जो है ना, this is also, and length is fundamental or derived quantity?
Fundamental.
Therefore, meter is also called as the fundamental unit. Okay, meter will also be called as what? Fundamental unit. Am I clear with this? Then जैसे
Yes, ma'am.
मीटर है, किलोग्राम है, सेकंड है. These are all because हमने देखा है fundamental unit, length is fundamental quantity, then mass is fundamental quantity, then time is fundamental quantity. तो इनके जो units है वो भी क्या रहेंगे? Fundamental units रहेंगे या फिर base units रहेंगे. This is clear to all? Yes. Then we should know what are derived units. You should now tell me. Can anyone tell me what is derived unit?
Which depends on
Only
fundamental.
Sarvesh is active. What about others? Others have gone to sleep. Yes. Who will tell me further? Other than Sarvesh, I know Sarvesh has answered. Other than Sarvesh, anybody can answer.
The units that measure the derived quantity.
Very good. The units which will now measure the derived quantities will be called as which units? Derived units. So let's see the definition. The units that are used for derived quantities, they can be expressed from the fundamental quantities, are called as what? Derived units. Okay. Yes. So what would be the example? Example
Meter per
is
second.
meter per second. Meter per second किस चीज का यूनिट है?
Distance and
Per
displacement.
second, it is velocity. Velocity का फॉर्मूला क्या है? Displacement upon time, है ना? और displacement is measured in meter and time is measured in second. So what is the unit?
Meter.
This unit is what?
Second.
Meter per second is a
Meter
derived
per second.
अब ये kg per meter cube, ये बताएगा कोई कौन सी क्वांटिटी हो सकती है ये? Can anyone tell me which quantity can this be? Children, are you all sleeping? Yes, Sarvesh.
Ma'am, density maybe.
Very good. Density. Because density का formula बताओ मुझे क्या हो सकता है? Density is what?
Mass upon volume.
Anshika has also given the answer. Density is equal to mass upon
volume.
मास अपॉन वॉल्यूम. मास अपॉन वॉल्यूम. ठीक है ना? तो अभी मास अपॉन वॉल्यूम है तो मास का यूनिट क्या है? केजी. वॉल्यूम का यूनिट है, आई टोल्ड यू द अदर टाइम, इट इज लेंथ इनटू ब्रेड्थ इनटू हाइट. तो लेंथ इज मीटर, ब्रेड्थ इज मीटर, हाइट इज मीटर. तो मीटर इनटू मीटर इनटू मीटर कितने बार आ रहा है? 3 times. So this will be meter cube. Is that right? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
getting density as kg meter cube. अब ये कौन बताएगा कि kg मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर ये किस चीज का यूनिट है? थोड़ा सोचना है.
Acceleration.
नो चाइल्ड. एक्सेलरेशन का क्या आएगा मैं बताती हूँ आपको. राइट, लुक एट योर राइट साइड ऑफ
Force. Momentum.
नाम गैलेक्सी कैसे मैं बोल सकती हूँ? गैलेक्सी K5 प्राइम. हु इज दैट? खुद को रीनेम करना है, खुद का नाम लिखना है वहां पे. मैं थोड़ी ना आपको गैलेक्सी
Momentum.
Momentum.
Who is saying momentum? आप खुद का नाम बताइए पहले. सर्वेश, you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Abhi, look at your right side of the screen, children. Just 1 minute. I am writing on the right side. Okay. इसने momentum बोला, तो I'll write momentum. Momentum का formula जो है ना, it is equal to mass into velocity. Mass into velocity. Mass is measured in kg and velocity is measured in meter per second. Is that what is given? Is that what is given, children? No, it is not that, isn't it? So then it has to be different. So what is it?
Force.
Anybody else will tell?
Mass into acceleration.
Somebody
Mass
give
into
an answer.
acceleration.
Mass into?
Acceleration.
Who is giving that answer?
Just Sarvesh.
Sarvesh, you're correct. Mass into acceleration. लेकिन mass into acceleration क्या है? What is mass into acceleration? Can anybody tell me? Newton का law किसी को याद है?
Newton's second law.
Very good.
Force.
Force is mass into acceleration. तो ये जो unit है ना, ये actually equal to Newton है. समझ में आ रहा है सबको? It is
Yes, ma'am.
actually equal to what? Newton. Everybody's getting this? So physics is something. Anshika has again given the answer as force. Very good. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. Mass is nothing. This smart board, no, it is वेरी मच सेंसिटिव। मास, मास का यूनिट कितना है? केजी। एक्सेलरेशन का मतलब है मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर, करेक्ट? सो दिस इज
Yes, ma'am.
एंड फोर्स का स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट क्या है?
Newton.
This is standard unit of force. It is equal to Newton. Okay, it is equal to Newton. Screen पूरा दिख रहा है तुम लोगों को?
Yes, ma'am.
You can see the entire screen, children.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
great. Okay. Yes. Now, who will tell me what is this? ये तो आपने बताया ये वेलोसिटी है, ये आपने बताया ये डेंसिटी है, ये आपने बताया ये अभी फोर्स है। अब ये क्या है? केजी मीटर स्क्वायर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर। Who will tell me? Children, अभी कैसे करना है? चलिए, ओके, I'll give you a hint. केजी का मतलब क्या है?
1 जूल।
1 जूल है ये
Mass.
मास। केजी का मतलब है मास, ओके। और अभी ये मीटर
Yes,
इंटू
ma'am.
मीटर है, तो मीटर का मतलब क्या है? लेंथ, ठीक है। और
Yes.
दूसरा मीटर पर सेकंड का मतलब क्या है? एक्सेलरेशन,
Acceleration.
करेक्ट ना? ये समझ में आया सबको? मैंने इसको स्प्लिट कर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर ऐसे किया मैंने, ठीक है। या
Yes.
फिर आप ये कर सकते हो कि केजी मीटर अपॉन सेकेंड, मीटर अपॉन सेकेंड, ये भी कर सकते हो। देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम विद दैट आल्सो, ठीक है।
Yes, ma'am.
लेकिन why I did this is mass into acceleration is what? What is mass? Force. Force into length. Length का मतलब है force into length का मतलब है displacement. It is. What is force into displacement, children?
And pressure.
Pressure.
No, Anshika, you're wrong this time. Work done. Very good. Force into yes. Force into displacement is what? Work done.
Work done.
So actually ये work done का फॉर्म यूनिट है। और work done का दूसरा यूनिट क्या है? It is joule. Joule, small j है। Okay, it is joule. यहाँ तक समझ में आया सबको?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. Then shall we move further? Now system of units. ये सबको अभी everybody knows what are the system of units. We will see all of you writing, no? Are you all writing?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
So what is system of units? Understand that. जो हमने अभी तक फंडामेंटल एंड डिराइव्ड यूनिट्स देखे, तो इनके पूरा जो सेट है फंडामेंटल एंड डिराइव्ड यूनिट्स टुगेदर is forming a system of units. Everybody understood what is system of units? When I take the fundamental units and I take the derived units and take the combination of them and make them as a group, as a team, ये पूरा set जो है, ये team जो है, that is nothing but called as system of units. Okay, so system of units is taking fundamental and derived quantities together. अब ये very important है. Children, remember this very carefully. What you have to understand is what are the characteristics of standard unit. Standard unit के characteristics क्या हैं? Okay, you should know that. Now, very first one is the unit selected for measuring a physical quantity must fulfill the following requirements. ये 2 मार्क के लिए क्वेश्चन आता है in the paper. What are the characteristic of a standard unit? When a unit will be called as standard? See, आपको मालूम होगा, maybe long years back, India में how was the length measured? Do you know that? It was measured by arm's length. Arm मतलब हाथ जो होता है ना, हाथ से एक हाथ, 2 हाथ, 3 हाथ ऐसे मेजर करायचे. They used to measure that way. उसको हम स्टैंडर्ड, मेरे लिए तो वो स्टैंडर्ड होगा ना. अगर मुझे मेरे रूम का लेंथ मेजर करना है तो आई जस्ट गो ऑन मेजरिंग विद माय हैंड एंड आई से 10 हैंड्स ऑफ माइन. सो ये कभी बदलेगा नहीं मेरे लिए, लेकिन दूसरे के लिए बदल जाएगा ना. आर यू गेटिंग इट? अगर कोई दूसरा इंडिविजुअल वो मेजर करेगा, अगर मेरा 10 हैंड्स है तो दूसरे का 11 हो सकता है या फिर दूसरे का 9 भी हो सकता है, तो इसको हम स्टैंडर्ड नहीं कह सकते। मेजर कर सकते हैं लेकिन वो स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट नहीं है। फॉर दैट what is the requirement is, let us try to understand. First is it should be well defined. जैसे kg है तो we define किया हुआ है कि kg का मतलब क्या होता है। मीटर है तो it is defined what is the meaning of meter. पहले टाइम भी कैसे देखते थे मालूम है? People used to come out of the house and say की आता सावली इथपर्यंत आली आहे म्हणजे 12 वाजले, किंवा सावली अजून वेळ उशीर आहे म्हणजे 10 वाजले. They used to take the guesses for the time also. So that was not actual, that was not exact, that was not accurate, and therefore it should be well defined. It cannot be a guesswork. Okay, then it should be of suitable size. Pehla to point hai, it should be well defined. Next is it should be of suitable size. What does this mean? You know, it should neither be too large nor should it be too small in comparison for the quantity which is to be measured. Too large मतलब यूनिट मैंने किलोमीटर ले लिया तो will the kilometer be a standard unit? मैं ये नहीं बोल रही हूँ किलोमीटर is not a standard unit, लेकिन SI सिस्टम में अगर मैंने किलोमीटर लिया होता तो it would have been difficult to take it into the consideration, isn't it? Because it becomes a large unit. या फिर अगर light year ले लिया, light year is the unit of what? What is the light year the unit of, children? Understanding my question? I am asking you, what is the light year unit of? Yes, Sarvesh?
Ma'am, it is the unit of space, of distance in space.
Very good. It is the unit of distance or distance of space. मतलब distance of Jupiter from Earth. So you will be measuring in what? Light year. तो इतना ये तो स्टैंडर्ड है. It is not nothing wrong with that unit. But day to day practice में हम वो unit standard ले सकते क्या? नहीं ले सकते because it is very large. So remember that you have to take the units which are not too small, not too large. So that is one of the characteristics. Next is it should be reproducible at all the places. जैसे मैंने मेरा एग्जांपल दिया, मेरा हाथ है, मेरे लिए वो स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट है ना. मुझे जब भी मुझे कुछ मेजर करना है मैं हाथ से मेजर कर लूंगी और वो एक्यूरेट भी होगा. लेकिन am I going to, और वही अगर मुझे suppose we want to measure something and if that is to be measured in some other country, some other place, in Pune या फिर in Mumbai or या फिर in London, it has to be measured. So is it reproducible? My hand is reproducible there? Yes or no?
No.
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 No, ma'am.
लेकिन अगर मैंने स्केल से यहाँ पे मीटर स्केल से मेजर किया, वो टेप होता है ना, वहां से मेजर किया,
Yes, ma'am.
और मैंने बताया कि इसकी लेंथ ऐसी ऐसी है, वही लेंथ, वही जो टेप है, वही जो मेजरिंग इंस्ट्रूमेंट है, वो पुणे में भी रिप्रोड्यूस हो सकता है. बराबर है?
Yes, ma'am.
It can
Yes,
be
ma'am.
reproduced in any other city, any other country. That means these instruments measuring has to be reproducible. You can use it anywhere and anytime. Okay? It should not change from place to place. जैसे अगर मैं नहीं हूँ time to time, ऐसे थोड़ी ना होगा. Length of the room in the morning was so and so, and in the afternoon it became something else, and in the evening it changed. So your unit cannot change with time. It cannot change with place. So these are the standards. Okay. Then it should not change with physical conditions such as temperature, such as pressure. Air pressure change हो गया. Should the unit change? No. अगर temperature change, is it possible that suppose I take a metallic rod and I say a wooden rod and I say metallic तब भी मतलब heating से expand होते हैं, isn't it? But if I take a wooden rod and I say that in summer season it is measuring something else, in winter it is measuring something else, then will that unit be a standard unit? It will not, because it is changing from according to the physical conditions. So your unit should be such that it should not change according to conditions. Sarvesh has the question.
And now, like length, we can say that it can't change with physical conditions, but your units like ohm and mass, density, they can change with temperature and other physical conditions.
See, now when
Conductor.
we are talking about this, we are going to basically consider this as what do we say? Practical conditions. Now, practical conditions means in the laboratory, whatever changes take place. And that is the reason in physics measurements there are errors when we are saying, right? Errors are due to the change in the physical conditions. वैसे तो unit नहीं change होगा. But what is going to change is the change is taking place due to the physical conditions. So that basically comes under error, and therefore that topic is being studied in units and measurements. समझ में आया ये सर्वेश?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. See, I will give you a very simple example. वो जो आपका मास का जो 1 kg होता है ना, वो स्टैंडर्ड चेंज होगा क्या अगर प्रेशर भी चेंज हुआ तो? आप जो मेजर कर रहे हैं वो चेंज होगा, लेकिन वो स्टैंडर्ड जो है वो कभी चेंज होगा? आपकी मीटर स्केल जो है वो समर सीजन हो, विंटर सीजन हो, कोई भी सीजन हो, वो मीटर स्केल कभी चेंज होगी?
No.
No.
So इसका मतलब unit is not going to change. What you're measuring, that particular thing is going to change. Okay, उसके dimensions change होने वाले हैं. I think I'm clear with this now.
Yes, ma'am.
It should be easily accessible. मतलब जैसे if Manisha means it's my name. If my hand is a standard unit, then am I accessible to everybody? No. That
No.
means it doesn't fall under the category of standard units. This is clear to everyone?
Yes.
So this can be asked for 2 marks. You have to minimum write 4 points. And if it is asked for 3 marks, you have to write all 6 points. One is it should be well defined. It should be of suitable size. It should be easily reproducible. It should not change from place to place or time to time. And it should also not change with any physical conditions. And it should be easily accessible. All the 6 points are clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Screen is clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Now, various system of units. Let us see. In earlier times, can anyone tell me what is FPS?
Pound second.
Very good, Chalo. Foot, pound, and second. Okay. The next system, foot, pound, and second. The next system is what? Okay. Anshika, which school you're from? अंशिका कुठल्या स्कूल मधून आहे? Yes, Anshika. Anshika, can you hear me? From which school you are? Adarsh Secondary School. Okay. Now I'll tell you, that individual is basically following all the etiquettes of online platform. Whatever questions are asked, immediately that person puts it into the chat. Okay, that's a nice thing. But sometimes it's very good to interact also, because teacher feels that somebody is alive in front. So it is very difficult if it is totally quiet. Okay, fine, children. What is CGS system? What is CGS system?
Centimeter, gram, second.
Very good. What is MK system? What is MKS?
Meter, kilogram, second.
Meter, kilogram, second. Okay. So now let us see this. Look at this. Quantity, dimensions, and system of units. FPS. F means what? Foot, pound, and second. Everybody can see the screen?
Yes.
Yes. CGS is centimeter, gram, and second. MKS is kilogram and meter, kilogram, and second. किसी को ये समझ मतलब do you feel that I wrote the spelling wrong यहाँ पे? कोई बोलेगा ये spelling wrong है ना? मैंने गलती कर दी ना?
Yes.
सर्वेश?
No, ma'am.
Why no?
So because it's plural.
It is plural. No.
Singular. Singular.
Singular. फिर भी no. Anybody else can किसने फ्रेंच पढ़ा है? किसी ने पढ़ा है? नहीं पढ़ा है. This is actually a French system. समझ में आ रहा है? CGS NKS was a French system, और French में gram is written like this and kilogram is written like this. Therefore, these spellings are like this. It is not the wrong spelling. Let me tell you, children. Okay. So everybody understood? The length is measured in foot. This is whose system? FPS. किसका system है ये? कौन सी country का system है? कोई बता सकता है? कौन से कंट्री का सिस्टम है FPS? हमें किसने रूल किया है? Which country is ruled as?
British.
England,
Britain.
United States.
British people, isn't it? So ये Britain system है. कौन सा system है ये FPS? It is a Britain system. And CGS and MKS is a French system. Which system it is? It's a French system. Okay, remember that. Fine. And therefore ये system का spelling भी गलत है क्या फिर? नहीं, international का भी E आ गया, देखो इधर E आ गया इधर. System international, the units. This is a French system, and this French system was universally accepted later, and therefore look at this. The SI system with standard scheme of symbols, units and abbreviations was developed and recommended by ये body है which actually recommends that which is the standard and which is not. General Conference on Weights and Measures in 1971 for international usage in scientific, technical, industrial and commercial work. क्योंकि what was to happen, you know, Britain scientists used to get discoveries into FPS system. French used to do in CGS and MKS system. Indians would do in any other this method. They used to use orthodox method. So, they had to share with the scientists of the world. They couldn't share because everybody used different systems. No. Therefore, in 1971, the standard system was taken into account so that easily the world scientists can come together, bring their findings together, and do something for the world. And therefore this system was system of unit is at present accepted internationally. ये SI system का base कौन से country से है? Actually I should not write French, I should write what? France. French is a language. Tell me children, from which country is the base of this system? SI system. CGS MKS unit किसके हैं? फ्रांस के हैं. तो CGS MKS system was more standard system and therefore their units are taken into consideration in the SI system. समझ में आ रहा है? So it has a base in the France system, which is CGS and MKS. SI system uses decimal system and therefore conversions within the system. Now इसको standard क्यों कहा गया? Why was France system taken into consideration? Because उनके system में decimal system थी, and therefore conversions within the system are quite simple and convenient. ये 1 mark का question आ सकता है. Why is SI system now taken or universally accepted? The only reason behind that is it is using which system? Decimal system, and conversions within the system are quite simple and convenient. Is it clear to everyone? Have you all written it, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you have written it, because this is a 1 mark question, okay, just now which I said decimal system and it is interconvertible. Conversions are possible. Okay, so fundamental units in SI system. अभी SI system ही पढ़ेंगे इसके बाद, है ना? SI system का conversion ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा we will do it in CGS system. So fundamental units in SI system. All these are fundamental units. The other day I had taught that also. Now which are those fundamental units? Check it out fast. Length. First is physical quantity. Second column is symbol. Third column is SI unit. And again it is the symbol of SI unit. ठीक है? अब ये जो है length 1, mass second, third is time, fourth is electric current, fifth is temperature, sixth is light intensity or what is that called as luminous intensity, है ना? Light का मतलब है luminous intensity, and seventh is amount of substance. So total कितने fundamental quantities हैं? How many fundamental quantities are there in total?
There are 7 fundamental quantities.
There are 7 fundamental quantities. ठीक है ना? तो ये quantities है. Quantities के जो symbols हैं, length के लिए L, mass के लिए M, time के लिए T, electric current के लिए A, thermodynamic temperature के लिए K, luminous intensity के लिए CD, amount of substance के लिए mole, MOLE. ये सारे इसके symbols हैं. Now, SI unit of length is meter, mass is kilogram, time is second, current is ampere, Kelvin is temperature is Kelvin, luminous intensity is candela. You should know one more thing. This is also इसका मतलब अभी जो advanced unit है ना, it is called as lux also. What is it also called as? Lux. Okay. So unit of luminous intensity is also called as a lux. Amount of substances mole. और इसके जो symbols है, मीटर का m, किलोग्राम का kg, सेकंड का s, एम्पियर is a. See the difference here. Some difference you find. Kelvin का k, candela का cd, mole का mol. ये आपके जो 7 units हैं, these are fundamental physical units और fundamental physical quantities. और जैसे पहले दिन मैंने बताया था, length, mass, time is going to study mechanics. What it studies is, it studies mechanics. Mechanics की पढ़ाई जब physics सिर्फ mechanics होता था, तब length, mass, time, गैलीलियो के टाइम सिर्फ length, mass and time ही था जो quantities physics में पढ़े जाते थे. उसके बाद therefore came another branch of physics, and that was nothing but current, electricity and electrostatics. Okay, so ये branch जब introduce हुआ, तो then there was a need to introduce some fundamental quantity.
दादा दोगे एक सार का देख चालू एक बंद देती स्टार्ट होता ना.
Explain it. Kindly put your audios off. Explaining the physical branch. Thermodynamics will be studied with the help of temperature. Optics is studied with the help of what? Optics is studied with the help of luminous intensity. And modern physics is studied with the help of amount of substance. So जैसे branches, new studies, branches got discovered, that time the fundamental quantities were added. Then when there was something called as space science, when there was something called as study of stars and planets and all that stuff. Space science, I would say, stars and planets, even Galileo studied. That was not a new thing. But when there was satellite and all that particular part of it coming into picture, electromagnetic waves, how the communication takes place, then there was a need of another physical quantities, and those physical quantities later were added after 1971, and those are called as supplementary physical quantities, which are plane angle and solid angle. इनके बीच में difference क्या है वो भी हम बाद में देखेंगे. But today you will only remember that supplementary fundamental, 2 supplementary fundamental quantities were added in a list of 7. One is plane angle, another is solid angle. Plane angle is measured in radian and solid angle is measured in steradian. The units are RAD and SR. Okay, the symbols. This is clear to everyone? This table is clear to all?
Yes.
Yes? So if that is clear, then let's go for the next one. What is the definition of, oh, this is very, very important. जैसे मैंने बताया ना, उन्होंने standard बनाया था कि meter is a standard of unit. अब ये standard मतलब क्या है? We are, since small age, you are being measuring the meter and centimeter and everything. But आपको मालूम है कि ये meter क्या है? तो ये देखो, ये meter क्या है? The meter is the length of the path. है ना. The meter is the length of the path that is traveled by the light. मतलब light कितना travel करता है किसमें, vacuum में, during the time interval of कितने सेकंड में, 1/299792458, इतने सेकंड में, एक पार्ट ऑफ द सेकंड, 299 so many parts of 1 second में लाइट कितना ट्रेवल करता है, वो डिस्टेंस जो है ना उसको मीटर कहते हैं. Isn't it surprising, children? Yes. Sarvesh, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So don't you find this something surprising that मीटर तो हमने कभी ये सोचा ही नहीं है. मीटर का मतलब क्या है कि 1/299792458 ऑफ अ सेकेंड, इतना पार्ट ऑफ अ सेकेंड में जितना लाइट ट्रैवल करता है वैक्यूम में, उस डिस्टेंस को मीटर कहते हैं. That distance is called as a meter. Okay, so that's a standard. अब किलोग्राम का क्या है देखो. A kilogram is equal to the mass of international prototype. Remember this. Of the kilogram. What is that international prototype? It is a platinum iridium alloy cylinder. ये prototype का मतलब क्या है? Platinum iridium alloy cylinder, which is kept at the International Bureau of Weights and this at France, of course. Okay. So इसका जो mass है ना, वो standard कहा गया है, and that standard is nothing but kilogram. Everybody understood? A platinum iridium alloy cylinder का जो mass है, which is a prototype of kilogram, that is kept in the Bureau of Weights and Measures in France, and there that unit is considered to be as a standard unit for mass. Okay. Next, second का मतलब क्या है? The second is the duration of so many periods of the radiation corresponding to the transition between two hyperfine levels of ground state of the cesium-133 atom. अब now see what is this? Cesium atom जो होता है ना, cesium-133 atom, उसके जो दो hyperfine levels जो होते हैं, hyperfine levels means, suppose I'll just an example, it's not exact, but then for you all to understand, ये अगर nucleus है, this is your nucleus, positively charged, और ये electrons है, these are different orbital levels. ठीक है, electron jumps from one level to another level. तो ये transition के लिए जितना time लगता है for cesium-133 atom between the two hyperfine levels, that is nothing but, that time duration is nothing but 1 second. आपका 1 second का मतलब ये है, this duration of periods of the radiation corresponding to transition between two hyperfine levels of the ground state. Ground, ये तो ground state हुआ ना, this is the first state is called as a ground state of cesium-133 atom. That duration of the period is nothing but called as a second. What is ampere? Ampere, how do you measure? And when do you say ampere, current is of 1 ampere? The ampere is that constant current. मतलब इतना current जो flow होता है, if maintained in two straight parallel conductors. ये conductors है AB and CD, ये wires हैं, okay, conducting wires. These wires are placed at 1 meter distance from each other. Then, and there is a vacuum in between them. What is there? Vacuum. Vacuum का मतलब है nothing is present. What is the meaning of vacuum? Vacuum का मतलब है nothing is present. Then they will produce between them a force. A will produce a force on AB will produce a force on CD, and CD will produce a force on AB. ये जो force है ना, this force is equal to 2 into 10 raised to minus 7 Newton per meter of length, and then that is nothing but then the conductor is said to be having a current of what? 1 ampere. Is that clear to everyone? So ampere is that constant current which is if maintained in two straight parallel conductors, और ये conductors of infinite length है, ऐसा नहीं कि 1 meter, half meter कुछ लेना, infinite length. It will basically have placed 1 meter away from each other in vacuum, then they produce a force of 2 into 10 raised to minus 7 Newton per meter. Everybody has written this, children? Okay, Anshika has written it. So shall I move further, because we have to see for all 7 units. I'll move further. Kelvin. What is Kelvin now? What is the standard of Kelvin? 5 minutes. What's the standard of Kelvin? Kelvin is the fraction of 1 upon 273 of the thermodynamic temperature of the triple point of water. You know what is triple point? Triple point means the point at which, remember, the temperature at which the water liquid as. So this point and the Kelvin is nothing but a fraction of 1 upon 273. Sarvesh, you have a question?
Ma'am, what is difference between Kelvin and Celsius?
What is the difference? Degree Celsius and Kelvin. Kelvin is always considered as 273. That means it is Kelvin is a standard 1 upon 273.16. If I ask you what is the difference between meter and kilometer, you will say that meter is 1 meter, 1000 meter is 1 kilometer. Both are measuring the same thing, isn't it? Both are measuring the length. The only difference is in their value. Same way, the only difference between Kelvin and Celsius is in value. This is minus 0 degrees Celsius means minus 273. Am I clear with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now candela. What is the mean? Yes, Saloni?
Thermodynamic.
You're not heard clearly. Put the message in the chat box. I cannot hear you. Now what is candela? Candela is the luminous intensity, okay, luminous intensity in a given direction of a source that emits monochromatic. Mono का मतलब है one, chromatic का मतलब है color, मतलब single color light. Radiation of frequency 540 into 10 raised to 12 hertz. And it has the intensity of 1 upon 683 watt per steradian. तब जाके that particular luminous intensity is nothing but what? 1 unit. Okay. So candela is this. Then what is mole? The mole is the amount of substance of a system which contains elementary titles which are 0.012 kilogram of carbon atom, carbon 12 atom. So you have to know mole का मतलब क्या है. आज तक तो हमने सिर्फ यही किया 1 किलोग्राम is a measure of mass, बस इतना ही. वो कैसे स्टैंडर्ड उन्होंने डिफाइन किया हमें कुछ नहीं मालूम था, या फिर like we were not knowing about it, but then the scientists basically in 1971 they basically fixed that कि इसका जो मास है, जैसे किसी के हाथ में एक पेन आ गया, कोई नई डायमेंशन आप डिस्कवर कर रहे हो, और जब आप पढ़ाई कर रहे हो तो when you're discovering you have some pen in your hand and that pen you consider as a standard, तो आपने डिस्कवर की हुई क्वांटिटी को अगर आपने लेबल कर दिया कि the pen in made up of suppose I say polyethylene which is made up of 10 atoms, that becomes a standard of so and so quantity which you discover. So वो ही standard हो जाएगा. There is no problem. So this is the scientists, those who have defined the quantities as a standard. Okay, units as a standard. Is that clear to everyone? Now we will see what is plane angle and what is solid angle. Plane angle is the ratio of ये जो है. Suppose I consider this as a circular motion. If suppose this was a circular motion, जैसे ये रहा, ये circular motion है, ठीक है? And the part of this circle is nothing but called as an arc. What is it called? Arc. So the ratio of this angle that is made by the arc to that of the radius of the circle is nothing but called as a plane angle. Okay. So if that is a plane angle, So which means d theta will be equal to what? ds upon what? r. So actually the formula is like this, that angle, plane angle is equal to, formula is length of arc upon the radius. It is the geometry, length of arc upon the radius. यहाँ पे length of arc कितना है? ds, radius कितना है? r. Therefore d theta plane angle is ds upon r. Is that clear? Solid angle. Now solid angle is the ratio of intercepted area of the spherical surface described at the apex. Now what does that mean? It is like this. See, we are going to take three-dimensional figure now. This is just a planar figure, isn't it? This figure up at the top is a plane figure. But if you are going to, just 1 minute. Okay. Now in this is a plane figure, simple plane figure. But अगर मैंने इसको area ले लिया, मतलब 3-dimensional ले लिया, so I cannot take the length, but I have to take the area. Then this area intercepted, the angle that intercepts the area at the center to the square of its radius is nothing but called as what? Solid angle. So the solid angle d omega will be dA upon r square. Remember this definition very carefully, because this is very important concept. Suppose if I consider simply a plane, in a plane if you draw a circle, the center of the circle R will make an angle which is called as a plane angle. और अगर मैंने simple circle के बजाय अगर मैंने पूरा surface area ले लिया, तो surface area will make an angle, end to end it will make an angle which is called as a solid angle, which is called as what? A solid angle. Anybody is having question? Okay, so this is clear to everyone. Everybody is clear with what is the plane angle and solid angle? This definitions and what is the difference between them. अगर यहाँ पे आप simple एक circle एक plane पे आपके पेपर पे अगर आपने circle draw किया, तो center of circle के बीच में जो angle बनता है उसको हम plane angle कहेंगे. लेकिन आपके पेपर के बजाय अगर आपके नोटबुक जो है ना, सपोज दिस इज योर नोटबुक, आई कंसिडर दिस एज योर नोटबुक, दिस इज 1 पेज. आपके हाथ में अगर नोटबुक है ना, तो नोटबुक जो ये बीच में जो बाइंडिंग है ना, ठीक है ना, बाइंडिंग, दिस इज अ बाइंडिंग. और ये नोटबुक आप फोल्ड करो लिटिल बिट ऐसा. अभी मैं तो नहीं दिखा सकती, कल वीडियो दिखा दूंगी. ये फोल्ड करो. किया आपने फोल्ड? चिल्ड्रन, हैव यू फोल्डेड द बुक?
Yes.
हाँ. नाउ व्हेन यू फोल्ड द बुक ना, तो बुक के आगे जो है ये जो पोर्शन, ये वाला पोर्शन जो है ना, ये अगर आप इमेजिन करो कि इसको आपको बीच में ऐसे ले जाना है, तो ये ऐसे जाएगा बीच में. अगर मुझे एंगल बनाना है, तो ये जो आपका ओपन स्पेस है ना, वहां से आप एक एंगल बना दो, राइट? ये जो एंगल बनेगा, दिस एंगल इज नथिंग बट कॉल्ड एज व्हाट? सॉलिड एंगल. ओके, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज सॉलिड एंगल. क्योंकि ये जो दोनों आपने लिए ना एक साथ, ये पूरा ये प्लेन है और ये दूसरा भी प्लेन है आपकी बुक का, मतलब ये एक पेज है और ये दूसरा पेज है, और ये दोनों पेज आप फोल्ड कर रहे हो ऐसे. फोल्ड करने के बाद यहाँ पे एक एरिया बनेगा, और ये एरिया जो बीच में जो एंगल बनाएगा उसको आप सॉलिड एंगल कहोगे. ठीक है? तो इन शॉर्ट आई टेल यू लाइक दिस, द एंगल बिटवीन टू लाइन्स इज कॉल्ड एज प्लेन एंगल. The angle between two planes is called as a solid angle. समझ में आया डिफरेंस? सिंपल डिफरेंस मैंने बता दिया. दो लाइन के बीच में, ये दोनों लाइंस है ना, ये लाइंस है, दो लाइंस के बीच में जो एंगल है वो प्लेन एंगल है. लेकिन दो पेजेस के बीच में जो एंगल होता है ना, उसको सॉलिड एंगल कहते हैं. क्योंकि दो पेजेस का मतलब है दो प्लेन्स, तो दो प्लेन्स के बीच में जो एंगल है उसको सॉलिड एंगल कहते हैं. Am I clear with that? Okay, abhi important that tomorrow we will see, because it will become a too much heavy dose for you all. I think somebody wanted the previous slide, so this is the previous slide. Anshika, take it down fast. Okay. And this is the last slide. So you can take down this also. Any questions, children? Any questions, children?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so everybody has got what is taught today. समझ में आया सब आज जो बताया?
Yes,
और ये जो
Yes, ma'am.
ये प्रेजेंटेशन में जो सारी चीजें हमने लिखी हैं, I expect you all also to have everything on in your notebook. Keep reading it. जितना आप पढ़ोगे उतना, and when you read today what is being taught, and if you come across any doubt, tomorrow whenever we have a lecture, you will be asking your doubt. Yes, and we will
Yes,
soon
ma'am.
take. I will first take a quiz of first 5 questions, some 5 questions in the first 5 minutes. So what I'm going to expect is you will study this and sit for the class, so that when I ask, I want prompt answers. Can we do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, thank you, children. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
ma'am.